And this is how you clean a border collie. Hi, Ruby. Are you ready for your shower? Are you ready for your shower? Yeah. We're having a little bit of a flea bath because Ruby has fleas. We're going to try and get to the bottom of it. Not a big infestation. There's just a couple. Okay, move that way, my love. So in there bucket, we've got some warm water, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and a little bit of coconut oil, just to keep the coat nice and smooth because we don't want to dry out completely, right, Rubes? And lots of Dawn dish soap. You can't tell a little bit. It's blue. You want the water to be blue. It's pretty mild, pretty easy on them, provided you don't do it more than once a week. Right, Ruby? We get the water nice and warm. It's a little chilly, Ruby. Have to let it warm up. Okay, this is nice. Hey, Ruby? So we're going to get the dog evenly wet. That only makes sense. I'll be back when she's wet. Ruby and I went on a 4.5-hour walk hike today through the bushes, and we had like 8 burrs in our tails, like a giant burr. That was pretty painful. So Ruby is sufficiently wet, and we're going to do a couple things here with this process. We're going to really focus on getting around her ears really quick, because these little creatures like to hide. They like to go into higher ground, and they like to go into hiding. So we're going to go around the ears, around the neck, specifically focus around the face. It's hard to get her face because obviously she doesn't like the taste of soap. Who does? Hey, Ruby? Come here. Who does? Who does? I know. Get around there as best that we can. Hey? Say hi to the people. Mm-hmm. And then, number 2 is going to be the opposite end. Okay? Sorry about this. Nobody likes this. Face you in this direction, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to lift up the tail, and we're going to pour a little bit of the solution down under the tail and over the tail. And the reason for this is because they hide in the vagina, they hide in the pooper, they try and hide everywhere. Water doesn't really bother them, but Dawn dish soap does. It pierces their exoskeleton, and it pierces the eggs, and so they're trying to get out of the way, and they're trying to hide. And I know it's uncomfortable, as you can see. It doesn't look very comfy, does it, Ruby? I'm sorry, my love, but it's not going to take very long. So we do either ends, the pooper and the ears, so that now they're trapped in the center of the body somewhere. There's nowhere for them to really escape. And so now we massage. We pour a little bit on her. Of course, we're careful not to get any into the ears. I like to use a face cloth sometimes. Sometimes I get right in the shower with her so that I don't have to bend over. I get into the little paws in here. Hey, Ruby Doobie. I rub down the legs, get into the paws, the belly, the belly. And then, okay, you want to come this way? Okay, stay there. And And then it's a waiting game. It's a matter of waiting about 5 minutes while she's covered in the soap. They don't die immediately. They need a few minutes of being soaked. Really get underneath the collar. They like to be behind the ears, around the neck, under the collar, and in the armpits. The pits of the pup, but also probably they like to be right back here in the hinds, because specifically this dog has a ton of fur back there. The easy spot for them to hide. It's hard for me to brush in there. She's actually got a dread on one side. She's going a hippie. She's going a hippie on me. Who's hippie dog? Hello, you hippie dog. Hippie doggy. And it's really hard to get back there, so I'm sure they love hanging out there in the hinds. Let's go take a look over there again. Oh yeah, right in here beside the tail. Extra fur. This side, it's this side, there's a bit of a dread in there. I don't know how I'm gonna get it out. I think we're gonna go to a groomer. We're not supposed to cut your hair because it doesn't grow back the same for collies. So we make sure that this coconut oil, apple cider vinegar, and regular blue Dawn dish soap sits in here for like 5 minutes. That's the key. And you can test it if you find a flea. Come here, my love. If you find a flea, you can put it in a glass of water, and it won't die. It's just gonna crawl up the edges. It's gonna try, and it's gonna survive in that glass for days. And then you put some Dawn dish soap in there, and it takes like 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, something like that. And the thing starts to fall apart. It dies. So that kills the egg. There's that dread. It kills the eggs. Pierces everything. You think it'd kill ticks too, but I've washed her like this while she's had a tick bit in her neck. I didn't know. I could feel it when I washed her. And that tick was still alive in there when I was done. Unfortunately. Say hello to the people, Ruby. Hey, say hello to the people. Yeah, Ruby's a good dog, good candidate. She's not in favor of this that much. However, she's a good baby, and she's going to be very happy when this is all over. Now this right here, not that, this is a special flea tag. It's apparently not working right now. You're never supposed to take it off because it does something to synchronize with your heart, and it needs to be close by. It's an energetic field protector, and it helps her, or supposedly helps her, to keep parasites away, such as ticks and fleas. So there are rules when you are putting it on. You need to be flea and tick free for 30 days. Otherwise it may not work, and that may be part of the situation. I can't give this dog any medication because the medications attack the neurological system, and collies in particular are very prone to getting seizures and paralysis, losing the loss of their legs temporarily or what have you, getting very sick, and just one dose is enough. It can do that. So I can't do that to this poor child. This is my baby. Okay, we're gonna turn around. Turn that way, my love. Oh, yeah. Make sure we're all rubbed down. Got the belly, got inside the legs, got the hinds. Oh, it feels good too, and we massage and we check for any bumps, ticks. Anyways, that's why I haven't taken off her collar there to do this bath, is because you need not take it off, otherwise it needs to synchronize over again, which I may have to do that. I may have to figure out how to fix the situation and see if I have to take it off during non-flea season and start over again. We'll see. Okay, last time. I think it's been 5 minutes. What do you think, Ruby? Are you ready? You ready for this to almost be over? Very careful not to get any water in the ears. Oh, we smell good after this. Our coat is silky and shiny like new. Whoop. Getting a little warm, is it? Tone it down a bit. Ooh, a little bit warm. This is where it's helpful to jump in with the dog, because then I don't find I'm reaching over, straining myself, straining my back. Oh, such a good baby. That is basically it. See you when we're all rinsed. Are you happy? Do you feel better? Are you a little less itchy? A little bit? You're a good girl. Hey? You keep warm on your little heating pad. Got a little heating pad under here. We're going to keep the baby warm. Yeah, because she's going to be cold. And we got her little robe on because she's cute in a robe. Who doesn't love a robe?